ESPN 1420 exclusive here with freshman pitcher Nick Lee. And Nick, Sunday games are usually pretty salty, I say, just because the teams have seen each other 2 times already. You're almost tired of each other. What is it in you that makes you love pitching on those Sundays?
I mean, Sundays is the day that I feel like I'm going to get a lot of run support because, I mean, that's just how it is. The best guy throws on Friday, and then the second best guy on Saturday, and third best guy on Sunday. So usually teams have seen pitching for the first 2 days, and Sunday is usually a time that the teams are going to score more runs than they have the 2 games before. So I take it as like I'm going to get a lot of run support, and I know that I'm going to shut them out most of the time. So I'm going to do my best to shut them out anyway.
You've had a lot of games like that are really, really close. Whether the run support comes after a few innings, you've had to buckle down and stay tight. What's kind of your mentality whenever the game is tight like that?
I mean, my mentality is the same no matter what the score is, really. My job is to go out there and give our team a chance to win, and I take that as pitching a shutout, you know, not letting the other team score. So if I don't let the other team score, then we're going to score some runs for sure.
And we all saw Gunnar, Wyatt, Evan, they all grew as the year went on last year in the starting rotation. Do you feel like you've grown as the year goes on?
Oh, yes, sir, definitely. I'm definitely learning the college game a lot more as the season's going on. I mean, I feel a lot better because I know kind of what's going to happen and what it's going to be like out there.
What's been the biggest thing to adjust with, or what do you think has helped you kind of click with the college game so much?
Definitely, man. You know, I don't have to try to strike everybody out like I did in high school, you know. The defense is good, so I can just let them put the ball in play. I know my defense is going to make plays, so I don't have to try to pitch around the strike zone as much.
And Nick Thurman said he doesn't really have to worry that much about you whenever you're out on the mound. Do you have kind of like a calm relationship with him where you guys are kind of usually on the same page in terms of the situation in the game?
Oh, yeah, most of the time we're on the same page. I don't really have to shake him off very much. And, I mean, we have the same name, so we kind of get along pretty good.
Before the season started, Coach Robe told us how selfless Evan Guillory was in this whole process whenever he said, okay, you can have my weekend start, I'll take the midweek. How big was that for you coming in knowing that is the team that you're joining, a guy that's going to take himself out of the weekend rotation to give you a chance?
I mean, that really meant a lot to me when Evan did that, but I mean, all the games are just as important. You know, Friday games aren't more important than the Sunday or the midweek games. So, I mean, we all have a job to do, whether it's the midweek starter or the Friday night guy or the Sunday guy. It doesn't really matter. We all have the same job.
Coach Robe uses this term weathering all the time where he talks about how it's a long season, and as it goes on, you start to get weathered, whether it's games on the road or having to be in tight situations. How have you feel that this season has helped weather you? Have you learned from the tougher situations too?
Yes, sir, definitely. Road trips are really tough. Like you said, they're really weathering on your body and stuff, them long bus rides and everything. But, I mean, it's all mental, really. If you think you're tired from the bus ride, then you're going to be tired from the bus ride. You just have to have a strong mindset and know that you're not really tired. You just got to go do what you got to do.
Has there been a moment so far in this college season where you kind of felt like the game was challenging you specifically? I know that probably happens almost every game, but is there a moment where you can kind of pinpoint from this season?
Definitely at Georgia Southern. I know I didn't really have all my stuff. That was probably the longest trip of the year. So, I mean, yeah, we were tired and stuff like that, but it's not an excuse. You know, whenever you don't have your stuff, you just got to grind through it and beat them with your B game.
All right, you guys are getting towards the back end of the season right now. It's about to be postseason. You doing the mental preparation for the change that's about to happen? Have some of the other players started to let you in on how to get into that mindset?
Yes, sir. I mean, I think postseason games is the most exciting, really, because, I mean, everything's on the line. So you really have to do your best every game, and I really like the challenge.
Freshman pitcher Nick Lee, thanks for the time, man.
Thank you.